from here. Pantheon doesn't feel like it's it to me. You can go Pantheon, but I feel like Shen can actually deal well with this.
Pretty quick dragon pickup. Well done, 100 Thieves. Very consistently, they stack up the early dragons. I guess they don't always get sold. That's EG who's winning in that metric, but
your first item completion, that Mythic, is going to be slower, but is not a lot of early game power.
Pretty big engage. Those sticks are getting jumped on by every single person possible. Double kill for the explosion. Renero a few days ago, he's like, look, I don't care if they lose. I want them to go down fighting, though. I don't want the game where they're like, well, we did nothing and our Nexus died. Like, he wants to see plays that, I mean, he wants to see
quite far ahead of 6-8 at this point, is going to be able to get the first tower gold here solo, putting him even further ahead of 6-8 on that Kai'Sa, so that is a pretty big concern. I also just think in general, Tristana is probably, it's just that his opponent is farmed exceptionally.
Yeah, and I mean, some of this is, you know, no pressure on the Orianna. So here we go. Niles going to be battling with Closer a bit in the top side, get some damage back. Some days here, though, as well. And Niles, not going to get taunted, but he's still going to drop. Doesn't burn the flash, get away. Figured Closer will still get the chase regardless. He was holding on to the ulti on Hecarim the entire time, so good to not burn the longer cooldown. But it's kill number 3 for 100 Thieves, and Golden Guardians have yet to make their proactive play this game.
Yep, haven't really taken any swings just yet, just content to farm it out, but they are falling further and further behind now. Down 2k gold and looking for a play here.
Shockwave is a setup, suppression coming across as well. Hard dive coming on both sides. Shen over the top more likely as well as a 2 for nothing. The brush
item here, especially with the ability to actually just stack that up on minions. Very easy to have that prepped for fights. Very easy to be targeting things like that tank Skarner as well. And he's bot lane. It's not as though 100 Thieves have 5 members at the Dragon and are losing turrets for it.
Nope, but we're pretty soon gonna see ourselves the Dragon.
At this point, and Golden Guardians are just really getting run over so far.
Someday aggressive, doesn't go for the taunt just yet. There's enough defense for Golden Guardians, but now the flash Shockwave catches FBI, flashes away from the knockup. How about the re-engage? Will it be any more? Panther trying to walk into range. Huge engage for Rel, and the follow-ups there on top. Beautifully done, 4 for nothing, and Niles is just there too late. Summoner TP comes in, not gonna find anything else. The ace out of the turret, the Budlet ace for 100 Thieves. FBI dies in the end. Once again, prevented from a
perfect. We're seeing in the game, the entire team already has QSS.
Yeah, basically true, honestly. Here we go, Pantheon don't come over for Someday. Bit of damage here out of Stixxay, putting the autos across, they're gonna find that stun. He's got flash, it's not gonna matter. There we go! We could have seen that one 15 minutes ago, and it might have been a different look, but at least a kill is on the board of their own volition. Rama pushing down the bottom side, mid lane being cleared. That'll be a turret trade, plus the unanswered kill. Golden Guardians slightly sneaking back in. Ryoma, so far so good. 8-stack Magi's on this.
Good play there in the side lanes. Pretty big if someone walks a little bit more forward.
Closer gets stunned, though, still looking for Newbie. Not going to find the engages, but keep in mind, Realma has a Skarner ulti, as you mentioned. Now it's going to be the backwards push for Stixxay. Still going to drop him. FBI gets the kill. The pullback suppression onto Someday. He does not have QSS, and they will find another kill. But it's a 2-for-1 in favor of 100 Thieves.
In which you can actually threaten that. So 100 Thieves doesn't even have to be worried. There's no way you can actually DPS that down quickly enough. This was a pretty warding around the Baron. You can tell that their clear objective is to be threatening that Baron. FBI can push up here as people look to answer Someday down in that bottom lane. Closer, Ryoma threatening the wraparound.
On the outside, still holding Skarner ulti. Can keep Iconic away from the pit to make smites almost impossible. Ryoma gonna catch him on the outside. How's it feel? The sting, buddy. There we go, knocking it down. And in a 5v4 without a jungler, they're gonna start the Baron yet again. No defense possible. Golden Guardians might try in desperation in the 4v5 and hope that a miracle Shockwave happens. Stixxay over the top, but he dives in for one. Here comes the rest. Shockwave comes in to help, but it's not going to be nearly enough. The charm, the runaway. Niles can't do much more than watch his team die. Goes for some. Okay, FBI a bit too frisky there, but the follow-up is here. Ryoma on a rampage, and the rest of the kills come through another
Let's deal with the Shockwave or something, so why even risk it? Go over the wall, turn for the fight. Again, Stixxay just locked down 100-0. He will get killed off, and Iconic. Oh no, Scar.
Just again. At least he can flash this time, but Ryoma's in the chase. Blue Smite gets the chains, and Ryoma is unstoppable. Finally, the knockdown, the Baron.
He's going to need a QSS for his own ulti at this range. This is terrible. He's been killed more times with his ultimate than he has killed people with the ultimate. That just feels terrible.
That's bad, but at least Ryoma will flash away. They get a summoner spell, the ult comes across, and a shutdown goes to Stixxay, plus a teleport to save. So Someday's now alone. This might not deserve the game, but it will maybe be 2 kills. Just kidding, they've galloped back in. A shotgun at a 2. Stixxay already dead. Niles can find the damage for 1. How about the rest? FBI hitting. Ult's back. Niles might just die. FBI just does so much damage. And Golden Guardians once again must run away. Closers on the chase. Doesn't find the charge though as it times out. Still on the run. A quick heal comes across. A charm and a runaway. Little defensive ult out of Newbie. Long-term a 2-for-2 fight, but Baron is on the table, and it's time, or the buff is on, I should say, and it's time to push down the base.
Tristana just shreds these towers so fast at this point in the game. They have that bottom lane wave pushing in. They're going to take this middle inhibitor, could just head down towards bot if they want. But
Skarner, Kaisa, round 1, said, okay, go take Rel. We know you want to play it. Sometimes Huhi. All right, cool. Rakan's the answer. Ooh, we lost lane? Ooh, unlucky. Sure, there were some ganks, but even in the 2-on-2, it was already a little tragic. So, unfortunately, Golden Guardians, the most counter-picked player for them is, in fact, Newbie, and they couldn't find a win with that one. Now, someday, going to be found out yet again. They're going to find the 3-on-1. They should likely get the kill with Shockwave over the top, but Elder Dragon's already been taken, and the re-engage is in. Someday might not even die. You got to be kidding me. Niles picks up 1, but can he get any more? Big damage on a Ryoma as he takes down 1. A 1-for-1 fight so far, but the 4v4 looks pretty hard in Thieves' favor. A double kill over there. FBI is in. Newbie, goodbye. And now it's time for the last one. Stixxay can only run away. Ryoma just kept drain tanking him. A triple kill for the new look mid laner. 100 Thieves finally get a win with this lineup. They lost the other 2 this week, but they will grab 1 yet again. They will improve to 9 wins, where the other second place tied teams are. And we will wait for their last week play to see where they're going to end up. Knocking down the last of the minions. Another quick dive coming across. Ouch! That was fast! Down goes Ablaze, all of 100 Thieves. It's another Bud Light ace for good measure. A 30-minute victory over Golden Guardians, once again, just shy of second place.
This one was an absolute slaughter, 25 kills. Interesting, but Alistar makes more sense just for the composition as a whole. I just wonder, how this lane is actually going to work out for them, because the scaling on the side.
Following pressure, though, means they get this grab. Smite fight? Wait, easy smite. Yep. Hit it again, I dare you. 440, oh, they baited him. That was beautiful. Dardox in a bad spot, but the re-engage, here comes the TPs. Here comes everyone. When can FakeGod show up? He's not there just yet. There's a headbutt pulverize, finding a late TP for the Gnar, but it's already too late for Aphromoo. He's not tanky, and they're gonna get a second. Ignar finds Soligo. FakeGod, that was late. EG capital.
Threaten any sort of all-in or really kind of counterattack if he is poking away at you. And that's where things can get really out of hand, knowing that the Skarner is top.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. Little fight in the bottom side. FakeGod takes the big stun from Impact, but he's very tanky with the plated steel caps in. Nice sidestep by Impact. Saw the clock tower, but here comes the play. Dodges not quite the stun, ulted back in, but yeah, Impact, he's got too much rage. Well, he gets the big Q on the wave, though. Flash stun, he's got Hecarim coming on as well. May not have time for the charge. He's going to try. Does get him into the wall, and that is FakeGod going down. Never had a chance to get the flash.
And rushes tier 2 boots, and that's pretty common for him to go for that, to really try to shove in, try to tax his opponent's resources.
That face, that stopping by, you just aren't a champion if that's your build. Definitely now has no problem. Here we go, flash play, nice pulverize, nice headbutt. Ignar, 1 hit away, and FakeGod will claim the kill. Nice job with Hyper, hops away. Really beautiful by Aphromoo, really nice setup there. And then gets a kill back on the board, and Neo still just hitting this top lane turret. Yeah, he won't get first turret gold, but consider the fact that Deftly had to share all of that. Neo's probably got more gold than Jinx now.
Yeah, that's really...
Mega Gnar. If you're going to go for the play, you're going to go for the play in about 10 seconds as the Mega Gnar is pretty much filled up. You've got to go pretty much right now. 2k health. Here comes TP with Mega. Here comes the fight. So they're going to push away to Zuke. The 4-on-5 could look really good. FakeGod's going to have the transform, but can he get the team fight? Jumps in. They find a pullback on the 1. It's Svenskeren staying alive. Mega Gnar in the 2. And a steal comes across. Nicely done for Dardox. But together by the fight. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Impact cannot get rendered away. Shockwave will not land from Dazuke, but Soligo's got to run out of this one. You got to be careful. Neo goes back in. Can't win against Deftly, though. Got to keep running. Got to get away from the zap. Dardox barely stays alive. The fight is bad from a Victor, of course, but EG might be looking to dive. They've got Rift Arrow. This turret's gone.
Yeah, the turret's dead, so Dignitas kind of just have to back it up to the tier 2. We'll see if they want to try to defend at that tier 2, but Impact and Svenskeren could cut FakeGod off.
For another 10 seconds here. They got to go pretty quickly, though. Stacking up the spears should be an easy rend. Gonna just stun the Renekton. What? You got to be kidding me. Svenskeren gets the steal, and he dives right in towards Dardoch. Hard engage comes across, rocket to the top. How about the rest of the fight? Svenskeren in the backline. He is tanky, but he's got to be careful. An Impale grabs him, and that's nicely done as Neo claims the kill. Impact stays in brush, waiting for the re-engage. Shizuke knocks on Aphromoo. Neo going back in, goes for Dazuke, tries to be the hero, knocks him down with the pierce, but watch out for the other half. Deftly has a lot of damage. Sidestep on the zap. Deftly and Soligo trading blows. Shield bow pops for Neo. And Impact is still, I feel like every single time have owned the river. They have had better vision control around this side of the map, and Dignitas have been the ones kind of walking in to make it happen. Ignar finds himself stunned. Svenskeren, getting pushed back. Fake God gets a double ulti, but doesn't find stuns with it. Doesn't get a whole lot done. Dardoch flashes in, finds the Jinx. Is there enough follow through? Shockwave buys time, but it's still gonna be the kill. Trade for the jungler. Soligo drops down as well, though. Impact getting so much done. Fake God dropping low, and Neo has to flash away to stay alive. The other members of Dignitas get so much done, but only for a single kill. It's EG who do better.
And EG, the other 4 members coming up big. The re-engages everyone from Dignitas. Team fighting is incredible. His laning is really good.
Oh, the rest of the damage, they get a headbutt, maybe? Yes, they're going to push him in, but careful because the rest of the squad is here. Definitely finally goes down. But over the top is Hecarim. The rest of the team as well. Dardoch's low. Afro's going to be running on his last legs, just barely. It is a 2-for-1, again in favor of EG. Impact being chased down, though. Fake God getting a lot done, but be careful. He's back with the ulti. He's got Gorge Drinker. He's got a Q. Look at the health bar coming back up. Impact, you're stuck here with me, he says to Fake God. Has to flash away. The flash follow. There we go, a solo kill for Fake God. We kept singing Impact's praises. We cursed him in the end. But Aframu, your days are numbered. Solio's coming around, though, and those numbers might be over 9,000 right now. It's going to be EG running away. Fake God's got Mega. He's got Mega. No, it's on cooldown. Take it back. He doesn't have Mega. He can't get anything done. Fake God, no, you couldn't ult. No, Fake God, no. Dardoch only, I mean, he's not even realizing it. They don't know. This is a great call by EG. There we go. Blue trigger pop. Dardoch's got to be careful. Does have ult. Does have flash. QSS for Svenskeren. This could be tight. There's a controller in the bush, in the pit, I should say, that's not being cleared. Down to 2K. They're trying to bait in Dardoch. They got 700. He's got a flash over. Oh, it's Jizuke who claims it was Shockwave. They get the kill on Dardoch as well, and Fake God not gonna have a good chance with this fight. He's got an ulti, but will it matter? Ignar finds the engage, gets Soligo. Fake God gets a stun, jumps back out. They're gonna go back in and then pick off one. They get Ignar. 4v4 team fight. A life-stealing Callista's gonna get a lot done as Impact gets stunned. Jizuke goes down. This team fight is going the way of Dignitas, but the Baron went the way of evil geniuses. Fake God will survive this. Impact will not. 2 surviving.
Slow gets knocked down, and Neo just absorbs the. I mean, Neo is just getting stronger and stronger. He's on 4 completed items now. Definitely still on 2 and pieces here. The mid laner's also getting very strong. Death cap completed.
Experience, in their words, just flipping it at objective, though. I think a lot of times their setup is better than they give themselves credit for. Afro now has to ult, has to headbutt Svenskeren away, but be careful, because Hecarim still has ult. He will be stunned, though. Has to bring quick service action. That means the pull! That means they're going to one-shot this poor Hecarim. Gallops, right on top of the team, finds the fear. Fake God ults back, Impact, and they find the re-engage. The headbutt puts him inside the team, though. He's inside the house. He's trying to heal back up. They finally knock him down, and barely Dardoch lives. Dignitas got just the fight they wanted. If they don't throw this away, they're going to get Infernal Soul.
To that Jinx, so you grab yourself the soul. You are very even in gold, but of course the value from that
win
soul
in the end, and every single time, or almost every single time, they shot call it correctly, they team fight correctly, and they come away with it. And now the engage might happen. Dardoch has to get away, has to run back. Headbutt pulls, gonna find one. Shotgun catches nothing as the team fight begins yet again. Impact pops the shields. Megadar onto 3. A big stun wall comes across. Ignar forced to flash away, and Impact can be re-engaged. Into the back lane goes Svenskeren, but it's not gonna be enough. QSS is popped. It's gonna be a 1-for-1. No, 2 already picked up. Neo can't find the kills. They just kite him out, and Fake God finds a single. A triple in the end for Neo. How about the rest of it, though? Soligo has to run from Impact, who makes it happen, and only the top laners are left alive. Fake God versus Impact, as Impact runs for the hills.
Yeah, Impact's got to get away. That's an Infernal Soul on the Nard. He is very tanky. Impact,
nice score drinker. Oh, a big Q heal, though, and he's going to kite him out. Oh, no, he's in the crash with the Pocket and Fake God.
Critical mistake with that shockwave. You know, even if you hit it, would have been 1.
Ignar the front side, goodbye. Into the back line, they only catch Victor, but is it going to be enough? Megadar into the wall, but here comes the rest of the squad. Headbutts back, Impact, gravity comes down, and Soligo going to stay alive. Re-engage, though, is pretty massive, but it's not enough damage. They've already picked off Jinx, so it's Impact once again against the world. Jizuke not in range to help, but it's a very, very tanky Crocodile. Goes back in, can't get more than a single kill, but one's good enough to slow them down. No jungler for either side. Aframu's so incredibly low. It is a 2 versus 4 without Smite. I guess Callista could be the saving grace.
Yeah, that is your smite. So it's just so hard for EG to actually get in here. Fake God has TP, so he can actually TP flank. If they try to contest this, they will just die, I feel like. but maybe feeling the pressure, thinking they have to stop it. There's multiple wards behind them, though. There's the TP flank.
TP 7 to heal to make sure they don't get bursted. Headbutt Pulverize going to have a CC chain and Impact no way away. And Jizuke's gone as well. Beautifully fought. He said, go ahead and try. We've got the squad. And that is an easy Baron pickup. Dignitas again and again and again. In the mid to late game, they just fight better than you. And they're going to claim a Baron again.
Another nice team fight there for Dignitas is so important. But if you misuse the QSS, if you use it before the Skarner ultimate has come through, you're always going to die in these fights, and just hasn't been able to get the kills, unfortunately for him, hasn't been able to get as much value, and Neo has just been so effective despite all the talk we had at the start about the scaling of Jinx, about the advantages that they would have if the game has gone long. We're 40 minutes in, and every fight, Neo is getting more done.
Neo's playing just so... Rank 0 boots, not a very big hop, look at that. That's like a half step. You're doing dance moves at that point. It's not even anything special.
It's breakdance fighting.
Yeah, I feel like breakdancing or like capoeira like goes farther than that, you know? Like Neo's just doing one of those like, you put your right leg in, you put your right, like that's Neo's dancing right now.
He's two-step fighting. Just go back and forth, you know?
All right, yeah, I got you.
He's freak at the club.
Bold of you to assume I go outside.
All right, well, they're on the siege here. We'll see what Neo can get done here with his two-step. Definitely does have a lot of items, and they have wave clear, but with the Baron buff, it's tough to knock down these minions.
Dardak wants someone. He's going to look for impact, finds the stun, but finds a lot more in return. It's a flash away, but it still gives an opportunity for the team to push forward. Inhibitor, nearly gone. Fake God's Win is going to take the risk. He's Gnar, he's tanky, and he's got Hop. So down goes the Inhibit mid and bot lane now. Elder Dragon's alive, and by the way, minions will start flooding into the base, but at least they're easy to access, right? It's mid-bot with EG gonna play around those lanes, but hey, you're trying to outsmite a headbutt, you're trying to outsmite a Callista, and there you go. Back goes Fenskaren. They can burn it down in time. Easy pick up there. 22 HP is claimed. Elder Dragon plus Baron. It's time to get out. Can Afro flash? Yes, he can. Can't get the headbutt, but he gets the pulverize. There's the pullback. There's the kill. Goodbye to Impact. Neo on a rampage, and it's time to end the game. Dignitas still with a Red Bull Baron power play going at 5,000 gold. They've got Elder Dragon on as well. This has got to be GG.
Yeah, you have to think it's all over here unless Jizuke and Ignar can combo up for some sort of an amazing engage. You would need a Shockwave plus Rel combo, but they got to go immediately or it's just going to end.
Ignar flashes in, finds Soligo, a big hit there. They've knocked him right back in. Beautifully done by Ignar, but is it going to be enough? Meganar hits too. Svenskaren's going to fall, and it's going to be the rest of it on top as well. More kills going through for Neo. Another one on top, another triple kill, another Bud Light ace, and Dignitas will be the second team to reach 10 wins in LCS 2021. This team is on a roll.
17 kill Callista game. I was a doubter.
This is just not what I'm going to go for. We're going to play standard stuff. And honestly, the CC is reasonably telegraphed. Like, if you're watching and paying attention, you can Black Shield it in time. I think there's a lot of enchanters the last 2 years. And once again, now looking at another push forwards as Casino wants to go for a late invade. They will find the binding. There's not going to be a lot of follow-up. They can't kill him, but they might force Sword out to a very bad base. Put a hook back into Vulcan. Means quite a bit of damage, but now Lost is probably going to be forced to flash late game here. Another bind comes through. Big damage. They're going to find Speak for first blood as the team is still fighting back and forth. 2-0. Oh no, the jungle, I believe, actually helped the kill.
For it. We'll see what they can get done, but it is definitely scary. If you go for that scuttle and you just die to Lilia at the scuttle, your game is pretty over. Spica will be able to get this, it looks like, but he doesn't even have smite.
Yeah, he's 3 blabbers forward. Spica's back out. 3 camp lead, no flash. Easy damage here. Can they get the rest of it? Yes, they can. The combo.
And Hecarim. He's up here to try to match a roam and try to find any sort of big play, but
Spica, good flash by Fudge. They still get the knockback though. Sword Art's almost here as well. Fudge might not be able to live. Oh no! No, Spica, he just keeps dying! He just keeps dying! At least a kill comes across for Sword.
There's maybe some avenue to try to come back here, but I mean, losing a 9-minute turret is just so brutal, right? You know, this is best case scenario here for Cloud9, because the problem now is you build lethality Renekton for this 1v1, and they can just send their duo.
But they finally going to get the first dragon here. Good of any AD carry, by the way, to tag dragon before it dies, either team, because it'll give you a full legend stack, whether Bloodline or Alacrity. Either team can kill it, as long as you don't damage the last, I think, 5 seconds. You get like a big epic monster takedown credit. So more attack speed left to the Caitlyn. Perks now in battle with Spica, with mid laners coming around as well. This could be a 2-on-2. Nice double knockback, but does Spica have the damage? The sleep's gonna come across. Blabber keeps finding ways. Herald this time is going to Blabber. Looks like they don't need Sven or Vulcan to have it. Nice walk into Black Shield, but the ulti comes across, and here's the ulti to go in. They're going for the big play. Exhaust is cleansed out. The flash in for Lost, and they're going to get the damage. Sven is burning, barely will live, and the rest of the team not coming across. Lost going to get sniped, going to get knocked down. Traded 1-for-1. PoE's going to look in for Sven. The shovel to make sure it happens, but he's bound inside the turret, and that means Vulcan's going to get him back. Fudge, though, has nowhere to go. Will be picked up. 3-for-2 to TSM.
Huge for TSM. Either way, really nicely done there for TSM. That was critical, but the plate's getting cracked here in mid lane. The turret plates have now expired, so mid lane turret is gone. Top lane turret is almost already down. This is kind of the Caitlyn minutes in. You almost have all 3 towers. You can move over towards this dragon, try to grab your second here as well.
11 turret plates to, I think, 2, and as you mentioned, yeah, second dragon, it's time. Vulcan with the control ward inside the pit. Shouldn't be an auto attack range, but it does get rid of virtually all the vision. Problem is TSM has a control ward themselves, so C9 gonna leash it.
Huni on the flank.
Check. Yeah. Fudge nearly Mega Gnar, so he's ready to go for this fight as well. Spica on one side. We'll see when the fight begins. PoE is now here. Perk's going to come now back as well. Nice pull in. They've gotten Azonia's out of the... nice pickup there. All right, Blabber claims it, flashes right back out. That is 2 dragons to Cloud9. The rest of the fight going to be tough, though. Vulcan in the front. Can't get much more out of the ulti. Fight goes 1-for-1 so far. A flash away from Fudge. And now the 4-man chase. Gale Force forward. Slow's not going to find any targets, though. Looks like TSM going to slink away, going to stay alive. Dragon goes to Cloud9.
TSM had a good look because Perks was actually slow to the play, and that felt like the critical difference in that was Victor still mid lane. Clearing
Sven down the line. He's going for rapid fire cannon for even more safety. And now Perks going to be found out. That's going to be a ton of crowd control. The flash not going to be enough. TSM back on the board, 7-7.
Man, they are really fighting back well, despite how terribly this game started. It is a competitive game. Yes, they're down on gold, but geez, TSM really making Cloud9 work for it here and putting themselves in a position to win this game, putting themselves in a position where they're playing to win, where they're looking for picks, where they're looking to play aggressively here and not just sitting back with their disadvantage.
Fully upgrade. We'll go for moves afterwards. Vulcan has his 1 stopwatch burn and is trying to finish Zonies now.
Yep, exactly. Going for that same build, just in a different direction, essentially. And I think it's fine, right? I don't think it's bad by any means. You know, going double Moonstone here, you have a lot of damage. The Gnar is doing, you know, fine. Is going to be a pretty big source.
5 seconds out, and Cloud9 are 5.5 minutes away from Mountain Soul. If they get it all, Fudge gonna hop in time to get away. But Speak is still here. The flash for Sword Art. A lot of crowd control gonna land. They're just gonna pile down on poor Mininar, and he's dropped. Too many TPs to make sure he's around.
Right back to pretty much even at this point. You have good scaling yourselves. You have good engage yourselves. Yes, Spica is still far behind in the individual gold, but he's been able to make plays despite being so far behind this Lily. But 3-man sleep, excuse me, 2.
Ulti in for Huni. They're going to go right back on a Blabber. Pops the Zonia's, but this engage has meant nothing. He's going to get stunned up, gets pulled in, gets killed. Lost gets yet another. TSM just better in the mid game. Not lane just yet, so with Huni and Spica and Power of Evil all spending time holding down the Dragon, it means Cloud9 will finish up mid lane tier 2. And I'm surprised they didn't really go for anything at top lane.
Despite the little bit of poke, the little bit of pressure that Cloud9 gets, they will relinquish the Baron area, give up vision around there, and really don't end up gaining much.
Flash plan of Power of Evil, but he's so far back. Are they going to find the much of an engage? There's the Zonia's going to immune the ulti. Huni ults. Careful for Blabber. Has to run back out. So far, so good, though. Spica is low, and Huni going to be forced out. Mega Knight into the wall. Has to jump away to stay alive.
It may be too little too late. This Baron's going down very quick. We'll see if TSM can get in. Power of Evil is on the flank with ultimate available.
Flash and ult goes in, shuffles in 3. Is that the team fight they need? Blabber stuck in the pit. In comes Hecarim. Team Smite Masterclass. You better believe it's going to be happening. That was beautiful. TSM crushed the battle. 4-2. Get out of here, Cloud9. It's TSM's time to shine. Yep, Cloud9 coming off a 3-0 week, but they've dropped the Team Liquid and they're losing the TSM here. Great job as the duo knocks down Perks, Lost, and Spica combined. For one of the opposing mid laner. A shuffle comes across. Good Black Shield keeps Vulcan safe. Sven's out of the way. And it's going to be nothing else picked up. All right. But TSM knocked down mid lane outer. They've still got this Red Bull Baron on for 1:20. And mid lane tier 2 is going to keep taking damage.
Cloud9 are kind of falling apart. Perks getting picked there is pretty inexcusable, it feels like. But maybe going to see Blabber die here too.
Zhonya's on. Black Shield not going to mean enough. They just keep layering the damage and they get him. Here comes more coming out as Lost dives to the back line. Already 3 kills picked up. Meganar trades 1 back, but this could indeed be the game just ending. Fudge going to stay alive. Perks back up in 8 seconds. Baron buff on for a full minute still. A 4v2 siege to see what they can get.
Yeah, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. You know, the safe play is just take the inhibitor and back it up, but they could look for a flash engage onto Perks here. And if you kill Perks, you could potentially end the game. Looks like they want to posture to just back it up after. They're going to take the safe up from the ultimate coming through across Vulcan. Lost ulting straight in onto Sven, easily winning that 1v1. Cloud9 are getting run over in a game where they had one of the best possible starts. Huni up 3 levels, still has ulti and everything. He can just kill you.
Prowler Claw in for the big stun. Perks gets the stun back though, but here comes Hecarim and Spica gets another.
TSM fully in control, taking every tower, taking everything around the map. Massive level leads across the board now at this point. 3 levels
Recently 100% good participation, but 15 at 18 is still great. He's been getting the engages. He's been getting it done. Speak's been getting it done. PoE and Lost have been combining into the back line as well. Another turret's going to fall. That's without Baron buff on. Okay,
despite
the play.
Okay.
This has got to be the play. Fudge, he's got Meganar, and he's going to be on top of Power of Evil. This should be an easy Mega. He can jump over it and ult him backwards. He's got Huni here as well. There we go. Forces the flash to the Power of Evil, and Huni's getting the damage in. But they still got Snipes coming across. Meganar into the wall. That's a pick, and it's right in front of Baron. That's in 30 seconds. Only one inhib is down, but they just one-shot Perks. He had flash up, and it didn't matter. This is Sword Art now reaching the back line. They're going to just pick off Sven, and they don't even need a mid. TSM's good with that one. Fudge can only run away. A triple kill already for Lost. He wants the 4th. It's going to be no problem. Huni will not steal it, and all that's left is Vulcan. Where is he even going to go? Sword Art going to try to lock the man down. They're going to give him the Penta. Change his name. It's TSM 100. Into the mid lane they go. TSM will knock down Cloud9.
What an ending for TSM. Lost with the pentakill, wiping Cloud9 off the map. They will take down Cloud9 in an incredible comeback. One of the worst early games you could ever have here for TSM, but winning fight after fight after fight, playing to win in this game, finding so many picks, continuing to go at their opponents and outplaying them at every turn.
Oh, they're going to get a Guardian Angel and not much else. Sword Art flashed Flash Wolf's flare. He gave Perks a G2 emote and said thanks very much, but
we know he can certainly take over a game at basically any stage. But I like this one here from Finn. Counterpick Cho'Gath here, something we've actually seen from Licorice already.
I love so many of these CS leads in just the 1v1 scenarios.
Yeah, level 2's hit across the board now for TLs. They're going to go in for that first blood. Smoothie going to be the target, already looking low. Damage is good. Tactical flashes in. And that is Team Liquid will take it. Tactical recognizing the window, flashing in. As Smoothie is going to stun up the Nautilus, but not much to really be done here as Turtle, although he's going to roam over. Level 3 now, Santorin's going to be in the mix. Root lands there, but now Santorin's going to counterattack and Smoothie in trouble. TP coming in hot from Jensen. All the way from mid lane. Hook relands as well onto Smoothie. Going to be second blood. Surely not. As Smoothie now roaming the wrong way, as Tactical's looking for yet another kill. Nice flash though with Smoothie.
Even when you go for neutral objectives like this, you know, with the full vision control afforded to you by having all these pushing lanes, with
Santorin though just going to trade controllers here instead. Don't get put to sleep though. Smoothie's here, but there's the ulti out. CoreJJ has already roamed up. Jensen going to be forced to flash over. Santorin also burns the ulti. But CoreJJ looking for the re-engage, finds it onto Smoothie. Smoothie though going in instead. Now the TP is coming through for both sides. The Smoothie low but not dead is Jensen. Going to be picked up by POB, flashes in, grabs the kill. And now CLG is going to scurry on out of there.
Yeah, Tactical is not able to have any influence, and now Alfari
caught in transition. Alfari in a 1v5, can't get out of this one. Who's the kill going to? It's Finn.
You just throw your Sinja Stun through, gets multiple people, and then Nautilus ultimate somebody in the back. So that also will get multiple people.
Oh, Alfari now, once again, going to be put up in a 1v2. Pops the ulti though to escape. Knockup's not going to land. Very nice footwork there from Alfari to avoid it. But now Smoothie going to follow up here. No, oh, does have ulti. Just wanting to trade more than anything else. So gold lead staying pretty close, but it'll go up a little bit on either side as Tactical will indeed finish off that top out of it. POB, not too much extra work needed to trade here on bottom side.
But because Tristana pushes quicker, you know, explosive shot on the tower, they get it first, so they're going to get first move. Rift Herald is number 2 is going to spawn now as well. And Team Liquid they've got plenty of time. 3 minutes before Dragon. That's enough time to get
wants to take the value he might miss as Brock.
I mean, it was about to die.
All right, well, there's Drowsy now. Ulti lands in for Smoothie, and Jensen's just dead. POB slips in for the last
if
hit.
they really wanted to make that commitment, but it does hinder Team Liquid's earlier game plan.
Rebelta also with his own
For
TP.
these blind Cho'Gath Qs. You know, Smoothie and Finn, both the big setups here for CLG. Oh, but he gets hooked in.
Oh, Smoothie in a little bit too early. Now going to get CC'd up and killed by Santorin, and there's no contest now. POB was a long way away trying to flank here through the old blue buff, but now going to just have to maybe contest for it. Probattle's hitting it. Finn's got Feast, I guess. But now Finn's going to be the first target as CoreJJ is low and Wolves out of Tactical, but Core now going to go in as he will fall down, and POB is going to jump on Tactical to look for that trade. Turtle lives, and CLG somehow turn around the 4v5 as Jensen is the only one from TL left alive. He is going to get the kill onto Broxah, but at what cost here is POB is going to put the final nail in Team Liquid's coffin. It's POB picking up the ace for CLG.
Oh, he's allowed to slink around the back there, pick up all these kills for CLG. That is a 502 POB base speed time. He is making up for the previous CLG Lucian pick, gets the Dragon on top of it, and CLG have put
team fight. Almost 4K as CLG actually with the gold lead looking to extend it now as they knock down the mid outer. They're nice and easy now too. Yeah, I mean, they've got Feast. Actually, they don't have Feast. Finn already used it or used it earlier, but it doesn't matter. Baron goes over. Team Liquid asleep at the wheel as CLG sneak the Baron away.
How the turntables. Team Liquid have been so good with their macro. They had been on the rise and leaving.
Alfari actually to still land the slow, but the reinforcements have arrived. Alfari, I believe, as Oranges does have flash. Jukes the ulti still gets slowed, and I don't think there's any hope now as Alfari gonna get feasted on by Finn. Indeed, he will.
Controlled by Pobelter himself. And look at this transition through the jungle. They're playing it so nicely and safely, covering their split pushes here.
Areas of the game that they've all been through, thousands of times at this point, both in scrims and on stage. So they clearly know what to do with Baron, Kobe. It's just a matter of getting it, and Pobelter just erases Tactical, clearly the superior marksman out of CLG there, so I'll take the tier 2 in mid as well.
All right, and he's like, you know what? I don't want to use my flash, but because that's how slow the champion is with Rocket Jump. Yeah, that's where you have to flash right there. Pobelter, by league terms. I remember when he was 15 playing League. Here we go.
All right, here goes Smoothie. In onto Santorin, they go. Going to kill the jungle before they take the Baron again. Santorin, they're going to ulti out to safety, but it's only relative as Tactical trying to chase safety, but the rest of CLG are going in hot. And now CoreJJ on the front side is going to be forced to flash away, but Turtle, the longest standing player in the league, is in the face of Team Liquid.
All right, what are they going to do about this one? They don't have Tactical, but they do have Santorin's Smite.
All right, hook in the front side. Ooh, Smoothie just gets deleted by Alfari. Got a little bit of help there for Jensen, but again, they've got the Feast. Broxah with a 3-man sleep. Finn's going to get the Baron, but who's going to get the rest of TL? It's Santorin dead already. Pobelter's gone godlike in this game, and I don't think CLG are done just yet. Core is going to get tagged up by Broxah, going to get spun on, but just barely going to miss him with the branch, but Turtle just doesn't matter. Finds the last pin.
Big engages for CLG. That's Dragon number 3. Ocean number 3. The big comeback. They need the flank engage. They're going to sleep, though.
Sleep again. Broxah just keeps finding his angles, and the front side is already melting with Pobelter going to get blown to pieces, shut down by Alfari, and now Turtle forced to pop the Featherstorm, so Team Liquid not going to pursue, but CLG going to be tough to come back. CoreJJ Silence going to walk back to the stack here in mid. As CLG just going to barrel down mid here. In fact, Finn's right in there with the chem tank. CoreJJ out of there though with the hook. And now Pobelter with the flank. Going to take out the barrel, but Turtle ripping through them. CoreJJ just dies to the Xayah. So once again, it's CLG with a 5v4 around a big objective.
What is going on with some of these TL plays? Tactical, the 1v1 with
expected. Finn's just going to take the stack. No jungler actually needed as CLG.
But because there's so much damage on CLG, 280 carries, Feast, and Smite, it doesn't matter. Like
some of the base here in the front side as Pobelter delayed the wave long enough to try and sync up with the rest of his team, and now Turtle onto the tower. That one's going to fall. CLG still moving in though, going to take out this inhib about as quickly as Pobelter backing off here. Team Liquid going to have to make their stand at some point, but decide not to fight for the mid inhib there. Jensen popping Everfrost, trying to pick up Broxah, but does not find him over the wall as Alfari's barrels. Perhaps the thing to watch here.
Yeah, and still no previous wounds here for Team Liquid versus the Ocean Soul, so CLG just brute force in.
Ooh, KazaLoLLCShighlights gonna find Finn, not the best target, but still damage is good. Tactical there. He's gonna get some shots off, but again, as you said, Kobe, that Ocean Soul making this kind of siege so easy for CLG.
Yeah, just tag something, do a little damage. You get your regen turtle.
On the Tactical getting aggressive. Now TP back in from Finn, decided to get the health bar back even quicker. And now zooming in with a home guard buff. Tactical gonna go to sleep, and now Pavelta's diving in for the kill. They are gonna grab it. They take the tower down as well as Smoothie looking to lock up Santorum, but CLG streaming into the base as KazaLoLLCShighlights finds Total there, but the Featherstorm is nice out of Total there. It looks like Team Liquid are just gonna have to watch their Nexus crumble. Finn flashes in for Alfari, looks to Sounds Jensen, misses it all, tanks up the towers, almost dead, but doesn't matter as Finn goes golden, and CLG are going to take down the Nexus. No, not yet, Kobe. It's not over till it's over, but CLG going to catch the wave and go back in. Jensen finds the stun on the POB, but it's not enough for Smoothie's going to counter CC Alfari. Alfari going to die. Jensen the only one left for the ace to be delivered over to CLG, and in only the way that CLG could, they'll beat up TL after they're out of playoff contention. Is always nice. And it does seem like FlyQuest read on Revenge's champion pool is correct, because that's not a tank, Kobe, that's an Aatrox.
Yeah, it is. A lot of these lanes are playing mid and bottom, both looking pretty good. And since Olaf full clear, Jose started topside. He will end down here.
Good grab again. IMT going aggressive. Diamond looking low. No flash, no hope. First blood over to Raze. Is it going to be second blood as well? Finally, the Hobbit will be happy. It is second blood for Raze. Actually, it worked out kind of nicely there for Palafox here. FlyQuest R&D going to get this dragon, unless Zerk says something to say about it. No, he doesn't, but incoming perhaps there. TP in. Whoa! We're getting wild here in the river as Diamond's going to have to get out of there. Revenge is here nice and early, but the W is going to miss. And in fact, Licorice even joining the invade party as Jose Diodo face tanks the Q to finish off the red buff, but doesn't have Smite, but does have Licorice. Oh, Licorice! Just barely missing the body slam follow-up, and that is dedication to the red buff. But now Revenge onto Licorice, who doesn't have a flash, remember, as Insanity is also going to collapse on Licorice. A touch too far, does get himself time beating each other up, so it's FlyQuest once again. They're going to move in to try and take this dragon. Should be able to get it, but at what cost is Destiny? Zooming in onto Diamond, but who's caught who? About to get devoured. Ragnarok through the Azir walls. Diamond's flashing in for the tongue lash stun. Nabs it, but Jose Diodo devoured just in time as Raze does not have a reset on this whole time since he got the double kill. He's going to go ahead and pick up all the plates, all the the item in that class with a similar active. And Strybreaker Olaf here is a kind of a fun one to see. Jose Diodo can get some extra mileage out of the ganks.
Nerfed for level 1 range. It barely gets from that position he's at now down to like Baron Pit. So while you could be like, oh, you're right. Oftentimes we see people just sit on the Verdant Barrier because it is so stat efficient and gold efficient for your MR.
Speaking of the Verdant Barrier, they're going to go to work here again. Insanity looking for the scoop center ulti up the top. One more. And Palafox, I think he's got it with the assist from downtown. Flash E gets it. Palafox takes down Insanity.
Senna ultimate game changer there as well, and the slimmest of margins. Palafox flashes to finish the kill. Jose heads up top to try and burn down that tower, but mid.
Not again, Diamond. He's seen it all before. Xerxes gonna grab the kill. Raze straight in there onto Johnson. Just does so much damage, and now that
the carry members not to have to drop extra cash that for that utility.
Raze, he's the one initiating. Oh my goodness! This takes down the center. Forces out the Ragnarok, and IMT, a very creative way to find a 5v4.
WTF, mate? Where'd that Senna go? I want to see that slow-mo replay. Was it a spear landing at the same time too? That was crazy burst. That was 36 from Raze. Rocket jump right back out. He has been and has no escapes there for Johnson. He didn't have the heal at the time, no flash. So I love the play from Raze.
Ulti again, Palafox. Use the ulti, but it's not quite enough. The Q's going to miss, though, and now Palafox is going to have to figure out what to do. Revenge, though, popping in with a stride breaker flash forward after the E is Revenge. Still chasing him, but Xerxes here as well. The spear is not going to connect as Palafox is still trying to kite away, but Diamond can't make it in time to save his friend as Raze killed Olaf at the same time, picking up almost another solo with the assistance of two friends. So Diamond now going to get himself Nautilus ulted. And the rest of IMT are going to charge in, but no follow-up kills are there. However, Baron pressure is here, and IMT are going to start the objective. Oh, goodness, the hook's already landed. Never mind. Aboard the Baron. Licorice, he's going to get devoured by Diamond, but now going to pop back out and be popped by Xerxes. Insanity going to swoop one back in as they'll take 4 kills and go straight back to Baron.
That is a textbook example of the sunk cost fallacy, pastry time, from your economics 101. Immortals had 5 people alive. They just made the pickoff. FlyQuest, you've got no business chasing that. You've got no business contesting there. What sort of counterplay is left?
Xerxes making his presence known against the tank, in air quotes, of Licorice. Not a whole lot of MR though on that Gragas, and Xerxes is going to show just how much damage Nidalee can do right now. As John said, oh my goodness. That almost looked like an old Nidalee spear. I was ready for Johnson's life to just completely explode.
Yeah, that's the old Nidalee. No, none of this moon staff, flowing water, healing going on. Those are hard-hitting spears.
Oh, Destiny with the wraparound flank here. The ulti through. It's more than good enough. Raze is unstoppable. And now he's jumping in for more. Going to take out one extra. Xerxes has already taken out Diamond. Make it 3. Going to be maybe 4 and 5 here for the rest of IMT. They find the hook. The spear is true and takes down the 4th as the 5th will be found. And IMT are going to snag the Bud Light House, Bud Light Ace, and quite possibly the win as well.
Oh my goodness, yeah, they snagged that and more. Bottom lane minion wave is already there, and with the Baron buff pastry time, they can walk those minions right to the Nexus.
Well, they lost Raze, but I don't think they need him to finish off the job here. The Baron power is still there for 40 seconds. They've got Azir and friends here to knock down these towers, and Diamond gonna pop the happy B, but it's gonna be a sad B in short order as IMT are gonna take the win up against FlyQuest, but not before they've collected their sushi, as Diamond somehow is gonna live.
Holy moly. Raze.